Howdy y'all, it's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful, look at that sky, and very chilly and windy Atlanta, Georgia. Today is May 1st, 2020, and if you guys remember, about three and a half weeks ago, I demoed a 48-inch trim star, and I absolutely love the mower. For my terrain, the really hilly terrain, it's absolutely a perfect combination of a couple things. Number one, it holds the side slopes very well. It has a very light footprint. We get torrential downpours all the time, especially in summer, and a lot of times I can't get on the customer's yard with the right because the pressure, the PSI that it's putting down on the ground is, well, it's too much for a lot of my yards. They get kind of swampy. So the walk behind trim star, because it has a much larger footprint and it's got much larger tires, make it easy. For instance, yesterday we did, I think, about 7 yards, and we had to push mow, with the Honda, 21-inch Honda, push mow it. We did that for almost all of the yards. It was just too, the grass was dry, it was just the soil was too wet. So what I did was, my plan was to get a 48-inch and a 36-inch trim star. That has changed. I actually bought a brand new mower today. Let me show you what it is. It's not the 48-inch trim star. Nope. What I got was, hold on, let me put this gate down. All right. What do you guys think? What did I get? Oh, it's a 54-inch. All right, so the reason that I got the 54, number one, they don't make, and they don't put this large 23 horsepower engine on the trim stars anymore. They all have the, well, except for the 36, the 48, the 54, and the 60. I believe they all use the FS 600, which is a great engine. It's 18 horsepower. But my dealer had one of these stock. In fact, I believe he told me this was the only one left in the Southeast. It's brand new. It has, I think, 0.4 hours on it. Still has the tag on it. Yep, it's got 0.4 hours on it. And the reason that I hesitated, as you see, the 48 fit in here perfect. The 54 is not, even if I scoot this over. So it's going to be staggered a little bit. However, I want the light footprint. Those tires are massive. They will hold these hills like nobody's business. Plus, Steven, my guy that works with me, he's been a trooper. He's been push mowing so many yards with this thing right here. This Honda is phenomenal, but we're gonna start doing some economy efficiencies here with the 54. So we're gonna be using it today. He does not even know that I bought this. I didn't tell him. My dealer, Georgia Outdoor Equipment in Oakwood, Georgia, made me a smoking deal on this. He told me that almost all of these end up going to Florida. For some reason, they use the 54-inch trim stars, and they really like this larger engine. I don't know why they don't make them with this engine anymore, but be that as it may, you know, it's pretty much physically the same size as this, I believe. So that is what I bought. Now I'm going to have to do a little rearranging in here, but there's no way that this is going to fit next to the right. It's just not. I think what I'm going to do is scoot the right up and put this back. But anyway, so we're going to be putting this through its paces. I'll try to get some video with my GoPro. I don't want to be dragging this camera around, but I wanted to show you guys. I'm very excited about seeing how this is going to cut our times of servicing the yards greatly when we have both of these going. This thing is like an F16. It's super fast and nimble. And the only thing that I'm going to do is this weekend I'm going to do a video and we're going to be fabricating a chute blocker for this, and I'm also going to be getting a pro slide from Ryan at Long Crack to put on this, and that's it. And we're just going to roll with it. So we're staying yellow, and so if you guys got any comments, if you have any experience with these, if you want to see video on this, you know, these are really common, these are not so common. So anyway, I love the controls on the Trim Star. It's phenomenal. That's one of the reasons that I got it. You can drive this mower one-handed and operate the chute blocker, or operate the deck lift system here. So we're going to be mowing on 2 inches today, I believe. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. We got to go out and do some yards. I will talk to you guys on the next video. All right, guys, we are back here at the HOA field. I'm on the F16. I call it that because this sucker's so very fast. It's the right 36i. I got Steven on the 54-inch Trim Star. Let's go see how this thing's cutting when it's brand new. Here, this is like a swamp, this whole area right here. So I only made it through because I had some momentum. The people that run this told me it was real swampy, or I wouldn't have known until it was too late. But we had a ton of rain. This is one of the reasons that I like walk behind mowers that have gigantic tires on them, is because they have a very light footprint. If I was to stop in here with that, it probably would get stuck. Yeah.
So we'll see how it does. Yeah, doesn't even phase it. Cut this grass this low. I'm cutting this at 2 inches right now because we get so much rain, it's getting ready to get hot. If I don't, it's going to be 6 inches the next 2 weeks I come by. F16 here. Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna go do up here. So this area, I don't even think I'll be able to mow this. It's so soft. So I'm going to edge and start trimming. You got to do the inside of this pool, blow it out. Wow, what a mess. Anyway, so that thing is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I gotta tell you, I'm very, very impressed with that machine right there. I will definitely be getting a 36 inch. This machine right here, when it's dry out here, I could probably maybe cut just a little bit more than he's doing with that, even though this is a smaller deck, because I can go about 8 miles an hour. But right now, I wouldn't be able to cut this if we didn't have that. We'd be out there with that 21-inch push mower. Oh, thank you. All right, so we'll get some reactions from Steven when we're done and show you the final result. Be right back.
All right, so here's the aftermath. That thing cuts really, really good. And this was at 2 inches. Normally I cut this at 3. but we tried it at 2 inches. Now, Steven.
Yes.
You have about, well, you cut this last time with the 48 demo.
Yep.
And now you compare that to the 54.
A lot faster.
It's faster?
Yeah.
Can you tell this? I think the other one had 18 horsepower. This one's got 23.
This one didn't even feel like it was cutting grass. I was just driving.
And the other thing is on the 54, this thing has got enormous rear tires. And so when we went through that swamp portion,
Yeah.
tell me how, could you even tell it was doing anything?
No, I was more worried about my shoes getting dirty than the
Yeah.
mower.
And then I just scraped the deck while he was blowing off, and there was very minimal buildup, so pretty good deck design. I thought there would have been a lot more garbage on there, but there wasn't. So
For being my second time driving it, I think I've got it down.
so it took you like 5 minutes in the cul-de-sac to where you felt kind of comfortable, and you basically loaded it up in here. It's the easiest thing in the world to use.
Yeah.
That's where we get them. That people sells about 300 of these a year. So, all right, well, we're going to go do the rest of this HOA with the Honda. Going to show the Honda some more love, but yeah, I think this one is definitely a winner. And not even if you don't have hills, if you got some wet terrain you want to cut, this is the mower right here. All right, anything else you got to say?
I love it.
Yeah.
Made my job a lot
2
easier.
thumbs up. All right, so I think we cut our time in this part. I say we probably cut 20 minutes off of this, and all I did was cut this area over here with the right, because this is the only area that wasn't soft. I couldn't even cut over here, so the trim star did all that. All right, we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.